Hey, welcome to Color Up. Today I'm going to share a $25 strategy. Now a player says he plays this exclusively now because it just wins. Now if it wins today in my example, then I'll also record it at a level that's more comfortable for me, like for a $10 table. But let's go ahead and check it out. Today's video is part of my Dice Advice series where viewers submit strategies and I test them out. And this one was sent to me by Eddie on the Money, and he likes to call this "My best friend is a 10." This strategy includes a lay bet on the 10. So he says when other people are cursing because the 7 is rolled, he's happy because his best friend, the 10, has his back. All right, his strategy is a 110 inside bet. So $25 units. Remember, this is a $25 table. And $30 on the 6 and 8, so 110 inside. And then he's going to make a bet on the 7 for $240 to basically hedge this. So let's go 200, 25, 30, 40, 240. 240 is going to pay 120, which would cover this bet here. Lay bet's going to take your VIG up front. So the VIG on 120 is going to be $6, so you're going to have to give $6 in VIG. Let me go ahead and mark it up here. Now there's only 3 ways to lose this bet by rolling the 10, so 3 combinations of 10, and he's going to bet and cover one of them, so eliminate one of them, and he's going to do that with a $35 bet on the hard 10. So now the only way to lose this big bet here is with an easy 10. Now you may ask, well, why lay the 10 versus laying the 4? The math is the same, so pick whichever you like. He likes to lay the 10. Now the last part of this strategy is he's going to be throwing in a $5 horn high bet on the yo. That's essentially $2 on the 11, $1 on the other numbers. So if we roll a 3, we're going to get paid 15 minus the losers. All the other numbers will get paid 30 minus the losers. Anything we win here, we're going to use that to press these numbers here. We want to press these numbers up until we can get paid basically $50 or 50 for 1 on, we're throwing in a penny, we're getting paid 50 every time we hit. And so what level is that? We essentially need to get the 5 and 9 to $35, which pay 49, and then we need the 6 and 8 to $42, which again pays 49. Once these are all paying 50 for 1, if you'd like, he says you can add the 4, which is really our only number that's missing. If our lay bet does get knocked off, remember there's only 2 dice combinations can do it, but it does happen. We're going to lose 240. We're not going to worry about it. We've got good bets here. If we're getting paid $50 a shot, we should be able to recoup that pretty quickly. Now he does recommend a $1,500 bankroll for this. It is a $25 table. We do have a pretty sizable investment out here. But let's go ahead and test out and see how it does. All right, I'm going to test this out with a $1,000 bankroll. He always works the come out roll, so let's go ahead and get it set up and go from there. So let's start off with our 200. We'll throw in 250 and tell the dealer we want to lay the 10 for 240. So we can get that set up, which will give us $4 and change, because we got to pay a $6 VIG, so 30, 40, so 240 lay. We're also going to do $110 inside dealer, so we'll get $15 and change there, and we'll just get these set up real quickly. And then we want to do $35 hard 10. That's the stick man to help you there. Remember, these bets are working. Depends on the casino. You might have to ask them to work the hard ways. And lay bets, they're always working. All right, here we go. First shooter. Let's see what happens. 4 for the hard way, 4 hard. The only number we don't have bet on. And actually, I forgot to make our horn bet, so we saved $5 there, but we're going to do every roll with a horn high yo bet. So actually, let me get some change here, because we're going to need some of those. And we don't need these buttons anymore. And let's see how it goes. 6, easy 6. Down comes the horn bet, and we're going to get paid 35. So we replace the horn high bet, and then we rack 30. I did forget to mention His goal is to try to get about $200 in profit, and then he will remove the lay bet. So I'll try to keep track of that a little bit if I can in the back rack there. All right, let's keep it going. There's the 7, which doesn't hurt us too bad. Why? Because all this comes down. We got the 110 inside, the 35 here, so 150, but we get paid 120, so there's 100, there's 120, and the puck is going to go off. And we need to throw in $6 for the vig to make this bet again. Can have a new shooter, and then we can ask the dealer again, set me up. There's the 110 inside, working. I'm not going to use the buttons anymore, just because we just know that they're always going to be working. And then, so let's go ahead and get our other bet set up here. So 35 for that hard 10, $5 on the horn high yo. That's our setup. We've got a new shooter. Let's see what happens this time. 5, easy 5. 5 was always easy, right? So we lose the horn bet and we win 25 pays 35. So we'll replace that. Let's go ahead and just move this to the front rack and start our count over. We got 30. Remember, we're trying to get 200 and then we'll pull down the lay. All right, here we go. 8 easy. So essentially we're winning $30 on each roll. So again, this comes down, we get paid 30, is going to pay 35. We replace it. And here we go. 9, neener 9. All right, down it comes. 25 will pay 35. Replace it. So we're real close to about $100 there. Let's keep this roll going. 10 easy. That's no good. So we didn't roll it the hard way, so all of our prop bets come down. And then more importantly, our big $240 bet, it gets knocked off. So that one hurt a little bit, but now we need to get these bets up to hopefully start winning to replace this. So we've won about 100, but we're a far cry from replacing that. So we're going to keep the horn bet going though. So essentially we've got all the numbers covered except for the 4 and 10. So here we go. 6 the hard way, 6 hard. So down this comes and we're going to pay out 35, replace. 9. I'm just going to pay out 30. We replace that. Kind of lay those out so we can kind of keep track a little bit. Well, at this point it doesn't matter because we wouldn't pull our lay down. It's already down. We've lost. So we just need to make as much money as possible. So a bunch of inside numbers. There's the 7. So we're definitely going to be down for the shooter. I don't think we've even rolled a horn number to press our numbers up yet, but all right, so we lose another 110 there. Puck is going to go off. And let's go ahead and set up for a new shooter. So we go 2. Well, we'll do the 250. Dealer, we want 240 lay. So that will be $4 and change. And let me set up the right amount here. And then 110 inside to the dealer. Those are always working. Let me clean up my rack a little bit. We're going to give 35 to the stick, asking for the hard 10, and a $5 horn high yo. So as you can see, pretty light on the rack. So another roll like that, and we're going to be in trouble. I only brought 1,000. but you can't weather through too many of those without a major problem. All right, new shooter. All of our bets are working. Make sure they're working because that lay is working. All right, here we go. Coming out, new shooter, 8, easy 8. This bet loses. We're going to get paid 35. We replace it and rack up 30. All right, here we go. There's that 7. Quick 7. So down these bets come. And our 240 is going to win 120. So we'll just get this back. So we essentially lose 30. So not too bad. Puck is going to go off. Dealer, give me 110 inside again. We got to throw in $6 to replace our VIG. And what else we got? We want to do the $35 hard 10 and $5 horn high yo. Bets are set up. Everything's working. That was a 7 out, so we're going to have a new shooter. Quick point 7 out. All right, here we go. 5. No field 5. We'll mark the 5. 25 will pay 35 minus this loser. So replace that. And let me move this up front here since we're starting over. Here we go. Yo, 11. Finally, we hit a horn number. Because it's a bet high on the yo, we have $2 on it. So it's going to pay 30 minus the losers or $27. We could do it this way. Dealer, we'll throw in this 25. Dealer, take my 6 and 8 to $42. So we're pressing them $12 each. It's going to cost us $24. There's a 25. We get $1 change. And these are going to go up by $12. So we got $42 bets. These are going to pay $49 or $50 for 1. So that's where we want to get them. And then the next one we'll press the 5 and 9 so we can get those up to that same level. All right, here we go. 5-point hit. So 20. So we'll lose that and we'll get paid 30. I'm just going to pay out 30. Puck is going to go off. We'll rack up that 30. Dealer, all my bets are working if you need to, you know. Here we go. Same shooter coming out, looking for a new point. We're right back on that 5. And, well, actually, yeah, they're working. So, again, down this comes. We get paid 35. We replace, and we rack up. So we've got about 100 in our rack there. Let's keep it going. Good bet on the 6 and 8. There's that 8. So this is going to come down. But here, this is the nice part. So 42 is going to pay 49. So 50 for 1. Player, throw me $1. He's going to give you 2 green. We do have to replace the horn high yo, though. Now, once we've got these bets up to $50, we pull down the lay. And we don't really need the horn bet anymore at that point. Well, we can cover the 4 then as well. So here we go. See what happens. 8 the hard way, 8 hard. So again, player, drop me $1. I'm going to pay you out 50. And this is going to come down. So we do need to replace that from our rack. Let's rack that up. So we're real close. See, there's 100. We've almost got 200, so we could probably pull this down and then basically have our bets covered with a small profit for the shooter. We'll give it one more try, see what happens here. Just need to avoid that 10. All right, glad we had it up. So there's the 7. So down come our bets here. They were pressed up, but, all right, so we're going to get paid $120. And we're going to throw in $6 to cover the VIG again. Puck is off. we're gonna have a new shooter. So dealer, put me back up, 110 inside. And so we made a nice little score there. Let's go 35, hard 10, $5 horn high yo. That time it worked out. Let's see if we can do it again. New shooter coming out. All of our bets are working. Here we go. Yo 11, yo 11. So again, this is going to pay 27. Let's go ahead and bump up the 6 and 8. Dealer, press my 6 and 8 to 42 each. So we'll get $1 change, and we'll get these set up here. We're just going to bump up by $12 each. And here we go. Still looking for a point. 9, center field 9. So we'll mark that up. Again, down comes the horn. 25 will pay 35. We replace that. And then we've got a $25 profit there. Well, $25 win, not necessarily profit, because we've got this money out here. But we're trying to collect about 200, then we can remove this lay. All right, here we go. Let's hit that 6 or 8. Nope, not going to happen. There's the 7, but that's okay. It shouldn't hurt us. Again, these bets will come down. We're going to get paid $120. Dealer, set me back up. Puck will go off. Dealer, set me back up for 110 inside. And we need to throw in $6 for the new VIG for this lay bet, which has worked out more times than not for us. Let's see, we need $35 hard 10 and $5 yo. All right, we'll dump the bowl, simulate a new shooter. And here we go. There's a 7 on the come out. So at this point, he says it just wins. So far, we're not just winning, but we're not doing too bad. All right, so these are going to come down. We're going to pay you 120. So again, we lose 30 bucks there. But it's going to cost us a little more because we're going to cover 110 inside. And we got to grab some more out. So 35 for the hard 10. We need to throw in the VIG. Dealer, give me change, please. Some red. So we can throw in our $6 VIG. And then we want $5 on the horn high yo. All right, that was a come out 7. So same shooter, looking to establish a point. Here we go. Oh, wow. 7 again, same thing. Yeah, I better just take it down just so I don't make a mistake. This all comes down. Dealer, you get paid 120, you lose 30. Dealer, set me back up, 110 inside. So we go 35 hard 10, $5 yo, and we need to throw in $6 for the VIG. Same shooter, crazy shooter, can't get a point established. Here we go. 6, I thought that was another one, but we got the 6. We'll mark up the 6. We lose here, get paid 35. We replace. And that's our first win for the shooter. Here we go. 4, the hard way, 4 hard. That's just a hole for us. We don't have anything on that one. So we just lose $5 there. And I think he mentioned, I mean, obviously you could bet the field, cover the 4, you know, hedge a little more on the 10, but that's going to cost you $25, right? We're on a $25 table. We can do it a lot cheaper, cover just the horn numbers for that $5 and not worry about the 4. All right, but the rest of the numbers are covered. So here we go. 5, no field 5. So we lose here. We get paid 35. We'll replace. All right, here we go. 5, back to back. So we lose this. We win 30. Replace. 6 easy 6. That is the point hit. This strategy, we really don't care so much about the point. All right, we lose here. We get paid 35. We'll replace. The puck will go off. But again, we're going to ask the dealer make sure all of our bets are working. So with this shooter, we've won about 120. All right, here we go. Looking for a new point. It's going to be 9. So we'll mark up the 9. So we lose here. 25 will pay 35. We'll replace. All right, let's keep it going. 6 easy 6. We'll lose here. We'll get paid 35. So now we're at about 150, 175. Let's go for one more hit. If we can, here we go. 4 the hard way, 4 hard. So that's nothing. We don't have a bet on the 4, so we just lose $5 there. We'll replace that, no big deal. Here we go. 6 easy 6. So we lose here. 30 will pay 35. We replace. And there we've essentially won $200 for the shooter. Dealer pulled down my lay bet, which you'll get your VIG back for that. And then we don't need the hard 10, so we could pull that down as well. So it looks a little better. We've got some chips back in a rack. I'm trying to clean it up just a little bit here. And then I'm going to keep this rolling until I can get these up to that $50 level. So we're just going to use this to build these up. So really the only thing missing is the 4 and 10. The 7 will hurt us, but not really because we've actually won money for the shooter, so it wouldn't be the end of the world. But we'd love to keep rolling some numbers. There's the 9 point hit. So again, we lose here. 25 is going to pay 35. We'll replace, and we'll rack. Puck goes off. Now it's up to you. We don't have a lay bet working, so you don't necessarily need to work these. You could just follow the puck. You know, long roll, there's going to be 7s. They're going to come when this puck is off. So I'm just going to leave it off. It's only $5. We'll go ahead and let the horn work, and we'll see what happens. So here we go. Same shooter, looking for a new point. 9, right back on that 9. Guess should have had them working. All right, down comes that bet. We'll replace it and keep it going. Here we go. There's that 7. Ouch. That's no fun, so that's going to cut into our profits there. So I think the video has been going on long enough. I think I'm not going to roll anymore. We'll go ahead and count it up and see where we stand. We've got 3. What did I say? Start with 1,000. 3. We'll go 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 850. 875. 900. So we're actually down. 910. 915. 917. So we did lose a little bit of money in this kind of short example. So, I mean, obviously you can keep playing, but you can see not a whole lot at risk, right? And we recouped that one loss pretty quickly. So if we kept playing a little longer, maybe we could have got up into the positive. And even though it only lost, below 10%. I think I will go ahead and run this at a $10 table. The only tricky part is making a horn. This is the percentage-wise of making a $5 horn bet is pretty significant whenever your other bets are only $10, right? Whenever you have $25 bets, not as big a deal, but the percentage of on a bad bet, on $10 tables is going to be, you know, the percent is pretty high. So I don't know, we'll go ahead and see if that's what I'm gonna do, but I will go ahead and try it out. Once again, at a $10 table, and I don't know, what do you think? If you're a $25 player, is this something that would interest you? It doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of risk. You just gotta avoid the 2 combinations of 10, really. So however you like to play, good luck on coloring up.